Hi everyone, it's Carrie, aka Nerdy Girl Crates. Welcome back to my channel. It's Monday, so it means it's Manga Monday reviews, and we're going to take a look at a book series kind of different from what I normally review. It is called The Case Study of Vanitas. It is written by Jun Mochizuki, and it is published by Yen Press. Now this is pretty much a combination of steampunk fantasy and vampire story. It is set in what looks like the late 1700s, early 1800s, and it focuses on a society where vampires and humans live side by side. Vampires are outlawed from hunting humans. If they do, they are put down by the Vampire Council. And there's a young vampire named No who comes to Paris searching for a mysterious book that once belonged to a legendary vampire known as Vanitas. And there's a lot of mystery around this book. Now, first thing I wanted to talk about is the covers on these books are beautiful. As you can see here with Volume 1, I love the aesthetic they have in here, kind of reflecting the Parisian style of that time. The colors of blue and gold, and just a simple white background. It's really beautiful. Also, this book is pretty thick for a first volume, and it's a nice size. The back, you also get more pictures in the same type of style, but not really in color except for the frames. The art on the inside, of course, being black and white, but it still reflects what you get on the cover. You get this really nice Parisian style with all the characters. The vampires are kind of much more flamboyant styled than most of the other characters. It kind of has like an Anne Rice feel to it, if you've read Anne Rice. Now, the story. No is a very interesting character. He is looking for this book, despite knowing that there's a legend that this book could spell the end for all the vampires. And he has a really good motivation on why he's trying to get a hold of this book. Now, while he's in Paris, he comes across a Vanitas. Now, he is not the vampire the book originally belonged to, but he is somebody who, like the vampire, was born under the blue moon and shares the same name. He has the book, but what's surprising is he's human. And No discovers that he is using this book to free vampires who have been, I guess you could say, cursed into attacking humans, and he frees them. And he's trying to convince the Vampire Council that, he can cure them. He considers himself a vampire doctor, but they're looking at it like this human. He has this book that's predicted to destroy all of us. And he's got to go out of his way to prove to them. And he ends up teaming up with No, even though No does not like this guy. And I understand how No feels. Character-wise, No is really interesting. I said it before. He's determined to get this book for a reason. Vanitas, on the other hand, I am trying very hard with Vanitas, but he is like annoying as hell and irritating, and I'm guessing that's how he's supposed to be, because that's exactly how No views him. But it's sometimes it gets to a point where you're just kind of like, okay, knock it off already. I have been trying to get the second book, because I do want to do at least 3 volume reads before I finally decide if I want to continue with the series or not. But because of the great manga shortage, I cannot get my hands on the second volume. It's kind of weird with this manga shortage. It's just like certain volumes are hard to get, and it's not always volume 1. It's like a random volume in there. Now, I don't know if that's because something really important happens in the story, but then again, I could be looking at this from somebody who's been more of a comic book reader, where certain issues are more highly desirable because of what happens in them. But it's weird. I mean, I finally have stuff coming in for Full Metal Alchemist that were like volume 4, volume 10. It's like, okay. But I did want to read the next 2 volumes before making a final decision on it, because I've learned my lesson from One Piece. So if anybody's been following my channel, when I first read One Piece, I only read like the first few chapters of the first volume. And I was not impressed, because I thought Luffy was just annoying as hell. But when people encouraged me to continue, I found the story and it was really good. So I kind of want to do the same for this, because I feel bad right now just reading volume 1. I said this character Vanitas, and hope I'm saying that right, he is irritating. Like, you don't understand his motivation. I'm trying to figure out why he's willingly trying to help vampires. It's kind of like, it's almost egotistical from what I'm seeing. I could be wrong as it proceeds, but I feel like no. I feel like I'm looking at everything from Noah's point of view. Like, this guy is just annoying as hell. What the hell is up with him? What is wrong here? But I do love the art in this book. I do like that they give you like larger volumes. Nothing worse than when you pay the same amount of money and you get something that's much thinner, but you at least get the bang for your buck with this, with the size of it. Beautiful art, beautiful colors on the cover. The rest of the volumes follow suit. There's not much design going on the binder, but yeah, it's really beautiful. I haven't made a final decision on this. I feel like I need to read a couple more before I decide if I'm just going to throw this into the sale pile. And I really want to, because I like the combination of steampunk and vampire and fantasy. It's something that would be right up my alley, but I got to see how it goes. So, we have yet to see. So let me know down below. Have you read this? Do you like it? Is it worth continuing? I'm not familiar with the author. As somebody who's kind of newish to manga, I'm still getting familiar with the different names. So I'm not sure if they wrote anything else. But go ahead, comment down below. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you can be notified when I have more videos up. And I will see you on the next one. Bye.